hair is definitely better with the clay than with the gel. The gel is a little bit less rigid than I would expect, although I didn't use that much because I'm running out. Note to self, go to the store sometime. But I realized when messing around with my hair yesterday after the shower and all that jazz, I need to have this hair pretty much standing straight up. And after watching numerous things about Infinity War that actually, on the multiple angles that I've seen in the more recent trailer compilations, that I do actually have the Hawkeye haircut. He doesn't have the full ring around the top. It does actually go down the backside of his head in a little field like I have. So I guess so long ago I promised it and then thought I was going to do something different, but wound up stumbling into it exactly. Because isn't that my life, kinda? So apparently, according to the butcher, they're doing internet line work. He says they've been doing it for a couple of years. They just keep coming by and digging everything up and then having to do something else. And I'm like, what? First they did pipes for gas, and then they came back like a couple weeks later, and then they laid down the line. Then they needed to dig it up like a couple weeks later, and then dig up the shell for the line. It was like, and I just looked at him and went, bureaucracy. He's like, exactly. Actually, he was like, yeah, precis. I was like, bureaucracy. The morning seems not as rushed.
Which is weird, because we're actually late.
Yeah. But yeah, the generalized hours of people are being shown up on their signs for Saturday.
Yeah.
I've been talking to Joe this morning. He will be technically in the air at the time we are recording tomorrow. He will be at the end of the said video. That is going to be one hell of a video, though. Give him a little time to sleep in and rest up Friday while I edit a video. It's going to be noisy, but you know, it's not like he really wants to sleep away, but he does need sleep.
Yeah.
You need to pre-sleep and pre-game before the King's Day. So yeah, now that I kind of think about it, we've had such nice days, and I've been out and I've been exercising, and I realized that it's been a hot minute since I updated everything. So Joe comes in tomorrow night, and he's going to practice to meet people that aren't garnered doing touristy stuff. Then we have King's Day on Saturday. We bought tickets last night to go see Endgame on Sunday, so that's in the afternoon. So any semblance of hangover can be somewhat cured. A lot of food been eaten, and then we can go sit in the theater for 3 hours, 2 minutes. So that's happening.
I wish they had an intermission.
After that, I think Monday might be Belgium. Still not sure about that one, though.
Yeah.
It'd be cool, but that we have regular work week. That Friday will be the switch over to May. That'll be May 3rd. Will be, well, maybe it's Thursday. I haven't actually looked at the calendar, but May 3rd is the x-ray for this, so we'll figure out how everything's moving forward with that one. Then shortly after that, on that weekend, I think it's a Friday, and then May 4th or 5th, for Dutch Liberation Day, we are having the game up at Groningen, so expect massive drinking for that. And then on the 7th, that next Tuesday, might be wrong with my dates here, is the thing, but I know the days of the week is Disturbed, so we're less than 2 weeks from Disturbed and all that jazz.
So much stuff's happening.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing, so much stuff is happening, and we kind of planned this stuff out a long time ago. We knew all this stuff was going to be happening, so hopefully we'll have a couple weeks afterwards to chill.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest here, I changed shirts because, well, that shirt was, well, white, and I dribbled a little bit of my pink smoothie. It has since dried in the cup, but yeah. I figured it's a good idea. It's a little expensive. I could probably get a smoothie from Albert Heijn a little bit cheaper if I want to load up on the sugar for cardio stuff. Anyway, I gotta go therapy. I'm like, let's get there early. I'm taking one tram. One tram. I need to take my pills. I got I got my thingy, because I forgot that last time, and my journal that I've been keeping track. It's easier to keep track on my computer. So I have, if he wants to like me to read it off, like my handwriting sucks, bro, and we don't own a printer. If anybody wants to have an idea or an insight into my brain, this is a side note, by the way, has a little bit to do with psychology. But in the past, if I have found something that I did not like, it was not conforming to my vision of the world, I cut it. In the case of my hair, everyone, like this one, no matter what I do, no matter how much clay I put on it, this little guy wants to stick out of his own volition. And I can like, you know, push him together with something else. Like I don't care about some of these other ones that kind of bump out a little bit. But when you're like, and you are not conforming to the way the hair looks in any fashion, I used to literally just, like this was 25 years ago. And I remember, as I used to take little scissors and same thing happened when I had really long hair. The ones right here, like right in the front, didn't, like it was right in the dead center of my part, and I couldn't part those hairs. So I used to just like, I just shave them. And gives you a little bit of insight into my neuroses of like, if it's not going to conform, we are going to expunge it. We're going to get rid of it. We're going to remove, it's sort of like, you know, and after a fashion, there's a good idea that you want to do this with like, I don't know, cancer. You want to get rid of the tumor. However, if your hair is not doing something, or if like your child is misbehaving, you do not get rid of them. Well, I guess in some cases with the hair, you can just like, I got too busy of a cowlick, like right going on here, so let's just take off this section of the cowlick. Ah, clay. Smooshed it all up into my hair. Still looks pretty good. I think I used the right amount this time, because rather than like I actually rolled it up into a little ball that was about the size of about half the size of a walnut. But anyways, it's almost 1 o'clock and I gotta, don't mean to go all Freudian on you guys, but we did sort of a interview biography today in therapy. I'm not going to go too much into that one, but as I said, let's try not to get too Freudian, but apparently my mom might be a lot of cause of my problems. Gee, who'd have thought? But anyways, so I'm 3:02 in the afternoon. Have an appointment set up next Wednesday at 5. Oh, they went to 3. I need food though. Maybe there's an Albert Heijn around here. It's gotta be. I'm at like the pipe. Oh no, that's a dry cleaner. Alright, back on my end of town. I was in the process of looking for an Albert Heijn nearby, and I was like, oh, there's only 1.3 miles of... Oh, the 3 just pulled up. So I just hopped on the tram and came back over this way. Figured I might as well, I mean, rather than walk there and then have to walk back, I'm like, I'll just swing by my Albert Heijn. Alright, heading down to the gym. I might only do half an hour, because I've been walking around a lot today, because I got to therapy really early and I didn't want to like sit there for 40 minutes. Plus I've had like nothing to eat today. I'm just gonna get rid of these green tea ones today. Probably need to get myself a little hydrated. I had a little bit of the ammonia smell today, and I had to do 2 stints because a front came in, and it just, like I could feel they just, the air got super heavy. But weather's changing, you'll see when I get outside. So yeah, it's raining. I knew it was gonna rain. I could have brought my jacket, but I didn't want to carry it because it was like screamingly warm and sunshiny when I came down to the gym. It's drippy drippy. So I'm just gonna have my on the tag deal with all of this. people are freaking out and running and they're like, oh no, it's raining. I'm like, it's barely. Like the rain itself is cold, but man, that and I need to get the camera back on my straps because they're falling off my shoulders. That's a thing now. Because I have a much more back than I usually do. Usually I have this, anyways. What a fail.